What is going on, everybody? Johnwicksnipin is back, and I hope that you had a great Father's Day weekend, because I know I did. Oh, I'm still trying to recover. I hope you guys really made whatever fathers there are in your lives, whether it be your actual father or your husband who is a father to your child, or whoever the father was that you celebrate. I hope you celebrated them well. I lost somebody recently in my life, and although he was my employer, we were really attached, and he was like my friend, and we became family. So that's why it's been such a trying time for myself, because I lost somebody. We were really, really good friends, and I wanted to make sure over this Father's Day weekend that the most important thing was to spend that quality family time, whether it was honoring my father or it was myself being honored by my son. But it's time to get back to business. Stock markets are closed, we know that. But now's the time that you got to take a part of your day that you don't have to be watching a ticker symbol all day long. AMC, Redbox, GameStop, you don't have to watch them all day long. And start doing your DD today. Okay? If you're not up to speed with Redbox, or you haven't fully watched the shareholders meeting call with Adam Aaron and his tweets and stuff like that, today's a good day for you guys to catch up so that you can understand, what you're doing in these particular stock plays. Now, this video is going to obviously talk about AMC and Redbox. So I'm going to start off with AMC because I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and I've been watching videos. It seems that, the community is getting a little agitated at each other and stuff like that, which kind of sucks. And I see both sides of the argument, more so on the side of being upset or annoyed if you have a pretty large share position in AMC and you continuously see guys posting $100,000 price targets because they feel like that's clickbait that's going to get them looked at. I just want to say one thing so that we're very clear on these high price targets with AMC. You cannot get to that price target. Forget about how they can manipulate us from getting to that point. But even if they didn't, you cannot get to that price target without everybody holding through numbers that are not likely going to be held through. Can you imagine if you've got let's just call it 1,000 shares, and this thing was at $500? So you're relying on that person to turn that kind of money down, which at that point it would be an extremely large amount of profit so that you can get 100,000. So I'm definitely off this whole 100,000, 50,000, 10,000. My expectation now is to look within the hundreds to get out, or as high as 1,000, maybe even 1,500. But that's it. It's totally insane. It really has to stop, because I can understand how people get annoyed with that. A lot of people held that bag. And a guy like Lord X Nemesis, who I believe has 3,500 shares, he held that from the 70s down. So he missed out on a lot of profit. So I can understand how he can be very frustrated with seeing these price targets, because they're not realistic. And if these hopium dealers, I call them, their new name for me is AMC hopium dealers. They're just like a drug dealer. They're out here selling something that is ridiculous, and it's really not good for the investor in AMC or the viewer of AMC to keep watching that, because what's going to happen is, if this actually does have a run, your mind is constantly being brainwashed by these people that are putting these price targets out, and you're going to continue to hold the bag through numbers that you may need to get out on, and you'd be getting out at a profit. So I think it'd be pretty dumb if somebody had even 300 shares of AMC and they saw $500, and you're like, oh, diamond hands to 100,000, I'm not selling. I think that's going to be really dumb, and especially in these times. And if you notice, because I know I noticed, all of a sudden the hopium dealers, they're all on Redbox now, and 95% were talking crap about Redbox. Oh, that's a distraction. Oh, I'm not getting involved. Oh, it's they want us to not talk about AMC. And now you're talking about Redbox. That's why I watched one of Kevin's videos, and he says, Guys, you shouldn't be watching these guys that are all of a sudden jumping on Redbox. Most of them don't own Redbox, and now they are coming from AMC content. They're seeing that this is hot, so they're talking about this, and they don't know what's going on fully. They don't know the rhythm of the stock, and they haven't been here since day one, but all of a sudden they're jumping in. Listen, if you want to be a part of Redbox, be a part of it. Grab some shares. Everybody's basically saying on their content that they've been talking about Redbox. Myself, you don't need a lot, 10, 20, 50, 100 shares, and go that route. But don't start jumping into the content of Redbox when you haven't been here since day one. You didn't have faith in this play since day one, and you weren't talking about it since day one. And I've got receipts on a lot of the guys that were talking crap. One in particular who's doing now live streams regarding Redbox. He's putting out DD on Redbox. He's saying he doesn't own it. And he's going with the I'm looking out for everybody narrative. Getting back to AMC real quick, that I thought more about Adam Aron's tweet and that shareholders meeting. And every time I think about it, I'm just that more pessimistic about the situation, because I'm thinking to myself, Adam Aron is privileged to a lot more information than we are. I think that would be 100% across the board that we can agree upon that. I think we can agree upon saying that Adam Aron knows more about the stock of AMC than you or myself or any of the opium dealers. And when I think about that, and I start saying to myself, but why would he sell at $27 a share if he knows about things that he can't talk about, which is what you guys keep spinning. You keep saying, oh, he's not allowed to talk about it, but he is talking about it. You don't make any sense. He can't talk about synthetics, but he just spoke about synthetics. He's telling you, I don't see any credible evidence that would suggest that there is synthetic shares or fake shares in AMC. So my question is, would a CEO be selling mostly or a big chunk of shares if he thought there was any chance for it to go higher than 27? Think about that for a second. He has millions of shares. $1 more, $2 more, $3 more is a lot more money for him. So if he thought that, he wouldn't have sold his shares. He hasn't bought back any shares, right? He didn't do like Cohen over at GameStop, and who bought more shares thinking this is going to go higher than where it's at. Adam Aron's not buying shares. The fucking stock is at $10, $11, $12, $13. You're not going to pick up shares? Shit, that's a great improvement for you. You sold at 27. You could be buying back at less than 50%, but you're not buying back more shares? But we're going to 100,000. So guys, you're going to sizzle your own channels out if you keep talking this madness about AMC, okay? We need to refocus ourselves. We were played in the AMC. We need to refocus now that we understand the stock market a little bit better now, and we need to start doing what I had planned, because everybody is so psyched about this situation, about sniffing out over leveraged short positions in smaller floated stocks where we can run in, squeeze it up to whatever we can, and get out quickly so we're not left holding bags. Obviously, some people will be left holding bags that think it's going to go a little bit higher, but we're going to go in for quick strikes. And I think that's the best way to beat this whole hedge fund shorting situation that we have going on. Sitting on AMC for 2 years clearly has not done the job, okay? So far, because a lot of you will not agree that AMC squoze, as Kevin would like to call it, squoze up to $72. They don't want to agree that that's the squeeze. So if you don't want to agree that that's the squeeze, then there's only been one stock that has squozen, and that's GameStop. So that means nothing else has gone up in a squeeze play. Why? Because that was the element of surprise. And that's the strategy I want to bring forth with our hedge fund headhunters movement that we're going to do. It's going to be quick. This one, get in, let's go, hold it for X amount of days and get out. We are not holding bags. But for right now, folks, I've seen your suggestions. You're all putting ticker symbols out there. Hey, look at this, Rev, look at this one, that one, and the other. And that's great. But for right now, the focus is on Redbox. Redbox is the one that our fight is for, because they're manipulating us. They took away the options. They said that the data's all wrong. This is the new data we're going to play by. And clearly somebody, if not multiple entities, were caught in this red-handed. And they basically says, oops, nope, we're not going to let it run. We're going to have to change the game mid-game on you. And that should anger every retail investor to the point of how do you not get involved with any amount that you can. One share. Put yourself in that fight and say, I fought that time. When they screwed with Redbox, I fought. And I said, you know what? I don't like it. It's volatile. It's risky, but I bought a share. I bought 10 shares, whatever the case may be. But like I said, we can't move on to these new plays until we see Redbox through. We have to see Redbox through. I'm not going to have a situation where we're like, have 5 different plays. No, it's got to be one play. It should have, the whole meme stock thing should have ever only been one play. They got us to invest in multiple plays where we're holding bags and we cannot channel a large amount of money into one play like GameStop was done in the beginning. So they were smart. They continuously made more plays that we got invested in short positions, and we've been holding there with dreams of it's going to 100,000. That's the problem. You got to lower your expectations. You got to play small ball. Does anybody know what small ball is? In baseball, that means you don't have like home run hitters or whatever, but you got guys that can get on base. You know, a quick little hit out in right field or whatever. Get your man on first. Get that next guy to bunt. Get him over to second. Get another guy possibly to hit and bring that guy home. You play small ball. In poker, for me, small ball is I don't want to get involved with having to put all my chips in the middle and leave it up to the dealer to hopefully put out the right cards in my favor. I want to win the small pots, $50, $100, $150, until I build, where then I can strike hard in a bigger hand. So we play small ball, we lower our expectations. If we decide to get in on a stock that's $5, if you get it to 10, that's a big ass return. That's a lot of money. But don't get into the short squeeze play of a stock that's $5 and say, no, let's try to wait for 1,000. That's the wrong idea. You get in for a $5 stock and you go to 10, maybe 15, okay? And you get your money. There will be another play, hopefully. We'll keep, Kevin's great. This guy's really good at looking into these companies, looking at these shorted stocks, and having a good idea of what the play should be. But I'm going to leave you guys with that because I don't want the video to get too long. Obviously, people get turned off by long videos as soon as they see, oh my God, this many minutes, I don't even want to watch. So thank you for watching. Johnwicksnipin is out. There may be more videos today if I get a chance, so look out for them.